It was a cold autumn evening when I stumbled upon the old farmhouse in the secluded woods near Hollow Creek. The dilapidated structure seemed frozen in time, its weathered exterior whispering tales of forgotten lives and haunted memories. Ignoring the eerie vibes, my curiosity got the better of me, and I decided to explore the mysterious place. As I stepped inside, a shiver ran down my spine. The air felt heavy, laden with unexplained energy. The creaking floorboards echoed through the empty rooms as if the house itself was reluctant to reveal its secrets. Every inch of the place was covered in a thick layer of dust, giving the impression that it hadn't been touched in decades. While I cautiously roamed through the decaying rooms, a peculiar portrait caught my attention. It depicted a family, their smiles frozen in time. The eyes of the youngest girl seemed to follow me, her gaze piercing through my soul. I couldn't shake off the feeling that there was something deeply wrong with that picture. As the night fell, the atmosphere grew increasingly sinister. Flickering lights and inexplicable shadows danced across the walls, as if unseen figures were lurking just out of sight. Strange noises echoed through the corridors, like distant whispers and muffled footsteps. Goosebumps covered my skin, and a chill crawled up my spine. Days turned into weeks, and I couldn't get the farmhouse out of my mind. The lure of its enigmatic presence pulled me back as if it wanted to reveal its dark secrets to me alone. Armed with a camera, I returned, determined to capture any evidence of the supernatural. The moment I stepped foot inside, a wave of unease washed over me. The temperature dropped drastically, and unnatural darkness seemed to consume the rooms. Whispers grew louder, swirling around me like a menacing symphony. The portraits on the walls appeared distorted, their once smiling faces twisted into grotesque expressions. I ventured into the basement, guided only by the faint glow of my flashlight. The air was thick with a pungent odor, suffocating me. Suddenly, a chilling gust of wind blew out my light, plunging me into total darkness. Panic seized my heart, and I fumbled for the switch, desperate for a sliver of light to pierce the abyss. When the darkness dissipated, I found myself in a different part of the house, disoriented and trembling. Whispers grew louder, transforming into sinister laughter. Shadows danced around me, their grotesque forms mocking my presence. Fear gnawed at my soul as I realized that I was not alone in the house. The following night, as I lay in bed, a disturbing presence filled the room. Shadows swirled around me, constricting like a tightening noose. I tried to scream, but no sound escaped my lips. An icy hand clutched my throat, squeezing the life out of me. I struggled, gasping for air, my vision fading. When I woke up, I was bathed in sweat, my heart pounding like a war drum. The events of the previous night left me unnerved, but I couldn't let fear overpower me. I had to uncover the truth, no matter the cost. Armed with determination, I delved into the history of the farmhouse. I discovered that a century ago, a family had mysteriously vanished without a trace. Rumors whispered of a terrible tragedy, an unspeakable evil that had taken root in the heart of the house. Driven by a mix of curiosity and dread, I sought the help of a renowned paranormal investigator. Together, we prepared for a night of reckoning, armed with an array of cameras, sensors, and spiritual artifacts. We were determined to confront the unseen forces that plagued the old farmhouse. As the darkness engulfed the house once again, we set up our equipment, carefully positioning cameras to capture any paranormal activity. The air crackled with otherworldly energy, and the temperature plummeted to bone-chilling levels. We braced ourselves for what lay ahead. EVP, electronic voice phenomenon, recordings filled the air with eerie whispers, while the electromagnetic field detectors flickered and spiked in response to an unknown presence. Shadows danced and contorted, taking on twisted forms that defied logic. The house seemed to come alive, its malevolent energy pulsating through its very foundation. Suddenly, a voice echoed through the corridors, a voice that sent chills down our spines. It spoke of suffering, of lost souls trapped within the house's walls. The paranormal investigator and I exchanged fearful glances, realizing the true nature of the evil that resided within. With a surge of determination, we ventured deeper into the house, guided by an invisible force that seemed to pull us toward an unknown destination. As we entered the attic, the air grew heavy with despair. A cold wind swept through the room, extinguishing our flashlights, leaving us in pitch darkness. In that suffocating blackness, we encountered a presence so malevolent, so pure in its darkness, that it defied all comprehension. It manifested as a shadowy figure, twisted and distorted, exuding an aura of pure terror. Our hearts pounded, our bodies paralyzed with fear. But even in the face of unimaginable horror, we refused to yield. We mustered our courage and recited ancient incantations, invoking the power of light and protection. The room erupted in a blinding flash, and the entity recoiled, shrieking in anguish. As the light subsided, we found ourselves standing in an empty attic. The oppressive atmosphere had dissipated, replaced by a sense of calm. The house, once a vessel of malevolence, had been cleansed, its dark secrets laid bare. Months have passed since that fateful night at the old farmhouse. The haunting has ceased, but the echoes of that terrifying encounter still reverberate within me. The scars left by that otherworldly presence serve as a constant reminder of the thin veil between the realms of the living and the dead. I've decided to share my story, to document the horrors I witnessed, in the hopes that others will heed the warning. The old farmhouse stands as a testament to the inexplicable, a chilling reminder that some mysteries are not meant to be unraveled. As you follow me on this journey through the depths of human fear, I implore you to subscribe to my channel and activate the bell button to receive notifications for future spine-chilling tales. Your support will allow me to continue crafting terrifying narratives and sharing them with a wider audience. In addition, a simple click on the like button would mean the world to me. It not only encourages me to delve deeper into the realms of horror and suspense, but also helps my channel reach more viewers who crave genuine terror and bone-chilling experiences. So, dear listeners, please subscribe, activate the bell button, and leave a like to join me on this harrowing adventure. Together, we will unravel the darkest secrets and face the true horrors that lurk in the shadows, leaving you on the edge of your seat, night after sleepless night. Welcome to the realm of nightmares, where the unimaginable becomes horrifyingly real.